It's finally time. Let the Eurovision Song
Podcast
Contest begin.
Hello and welcome to a new episode of the Eurovision podcast. Today we will analyze the second semi-final of the ESC 2020, which was unfortunately cancelled. We will analyze all the songs and I will tell you how I think, how would they end up and if they would qualify or not. And after this we will also take a look about the big five, which are already in the final. So I will use the official, I don't know if it's official, but I will use the running order, which is also present at the Wikipedia page. I think it's supposed to be the official running order, so I will take this because for me also the running order depends on how good the qualifications are. If, for example, songs which are in the first half, they struggle more than songs who are at the last position, because a song which is in the last position will stay in the heads of the people rather than the first song. So I will take also this into consideration. So we will start with the first song, which is Stefania with Supergirl, representing Greece. We know her from, or many people know her from the Junior ESC 2016, where she represented together as a group Kisses, the Netherlands. I guess she's born in the Netherlands, but she's of Greek descent, or her parents are Greek, I don't know. So this is a very good opportunity for her to sing in her native country, for her native roots. So it's a good combination. This song is composed by Dimitris Kontopoulos, who is one of the big names in the production of Eurovision producers. Usually I never liked his songs because they sounded a little bit cheesy and old-fashioned, let's say. I think his biggest time was in the 2000s, so I guess that's why also his songs sound like from this era. So I was not having big expectations about this, but when I first saw the music video together with the song, I was pleasantly surprised because it was very age appropriate for her. She's I think 18, she's very young, and also the music video was very good produced. It was like a high school, US American high school movie. I know that the music video does not influence the result a lot, because most people will see only the stage show or hear the songs, so the music video will not influence the result, but still it's nice to see that they put a little bit more effort than the last years. Will she qualify? I think she would have had, because it's a very good song as an opener, so many people will still be on television when the show starts, I think, and she will also stay in the minds, because I think she's a good performer. She will dance, I think, also during her stage show, and she will address a lot of younger people, so I think this will be enough. Even though Cyprus is not in the same semi-final, and also the Netherlands are not voting in the semi-final, she will still manage to qualify. So the next one is Estonia, on the very bad position number 2, with Uku Suviste and What Love Is. I think he looks very good and he has a good voice, but his song is a little bit dated. I don't really like it. I listened to it quite a lot, but each time I listen to it, I cannot hear it anymore. it sounds like a Kirkorov song, and I think it's also from him, if I'm not mistaken. Because of the second position and about the cheesiness, I don't think that he will advance to the final in 2020, but I think he will come back in Estilau 2021, so I hope that he will get a better song and qualify for the final, hopefully. So the next one is Austria, and it's represented by Vincent Bueno with Alive. He has also a good voice and he looks good, but the song is very forgettable. It's typical pop song which doesn't have any impact on the viewer, I think. So when he will perform it, everyone will forget it after the 5th, 6th song, and also in the recap it will not stand out. So I think that's why it will be maybe the last place or the second to last place. I'm very sorry, because Austria is having a good streak in the last years. They went into the final with Nathan Trent. They came third in 2018, so it's nice to see that after Conchita they still managed to be in the tops and in the final, which is not very often for Austria. So that's what I appreciate. But I think with the singer is good, but the song is not good. So I think he will come back next year, but please have maybe experiment a little bit, maybe try a new genre, or put some Filipino Tagalog in it. I think he's from Philippines, so maybe try something just to have to stand out. This is what is missing for me. So the next one is the Moldova with Natalia Kordienko, Prison. Again, it's a very typical Kirkorov Kontopoulos song, which I never like. Sometimes I like it, but it's not my cup of tea. It's because it sounds very dated, and maybe the older audience will appreciate. But I think then for a younger generation, it will sound a little bit dated, old-fashioned. So I guess this will struggle to qualify. Last year, she's a good performer. She already has experience. She was in 2006 back then in Athens, but now she's seasoned a lot. So she's a strong woman, and I think she aged good, because back then she was very young and naive. So I hope that she will come back with a banger. I need a bop from her. I need something loud with pyro, anything like this, but not Prison, which is very mid-tempo and boring. So I need a banger. I need something good from her. So the next one is Zenit from San Marino, or let's say she's Italian but representing San Marino, with her song Freaky. And I really like her style, her late music, and also the music video, her covers. She really managed to find her unique style, because in 2011 she already represented San Marino, but it was a very dreamy, sleepy jazz ballad, which I don't like. Well, I like jazz, but at Eurovision it's not good. It's like rap music at Eurovision. It's not made for this. Even for someone like Salvador Sobral, he managed to win, which is a very, very good result. But usually all the songs which are a little bit jazz don't succeed very well. But now she has a very nice style. She found her style, and this is what I like. And I also hope that she will come back next year with a similar song or with a similar style. It really suits her better than the ballads which she sang before. And also she she was recording the song Cleopatra, which is originally from not originally from, but which is now a song for Azerbaijan. So this song also suited her a lot. So I was a little bit disappointed that she didn't choose this, because I think it's for her it's better than for the Azerbaijani singer. But I think for the next year she will find a similar song in this, but please stay in this kind of genre, because it's better than singing a ballad, which is also nice, but not for her. So the next one is Czech Republic, and I really like their national final. Since few years they really stepped up their game. They found out how is Eurovision. They're relatively new, because they are like one of the newest countries at Eurovision, so they don't have the years of experience which other countries have. But I think since last years they understand how it's going, how is it, or what kind of songs the people in Europe want to listen. So I was very happy about the songs at their national final, because I really liked each of those songs. But somehow the Czech audience, they managed to select my least favorite of them. I know that the singer Benny Christo, he's a big name, I think, in Czech Republic. So I think this is the reason why why the Czech audience choose him, because of this name maybe. But this song is not really when I first listened to it, it was like, okay, cool, nice style. I never heard something, or I never expected something like this from Czech Republic, which is a pleasant surprise for me. But when they also released the revamp, I started to dislike it, and hopefully he will come back next year, so hopefully he will find a better version of it. But I think he will. Will he qualify? I think the song will be so special and so innovative that people will vote for him. So he will give a good stage show. So I think this will be enough for qualifying. And the next one is Serbia with Hurricane. So we have some names, known names in this group. The biggest name is Sanja Vucic. She already represented Serbia in 2016, and I really like her. She is a very good dancer. She looks good. And also I really love her personality. She's a very funny person, so I'm really glad that she won together with her group Belvisia, because Belvisia this year was also very strong final, a lot of good songs in it. And what I also like about Belvisia is that they send a lot of songs which are typical for the country, so it doesn't sound like different to them, but each song is like, you can give me a song from Belvisia and I will totally say, okay, this one is from Serbia, because they want to keep their language alive, so they always send songs which are in Serbian, which I also appreciate. I hope that most countries will do it. I'm not a fan of a language rule, but I think there should be, if you have a national final, at least one song should be in the national language. And I think all songs in Serbia were in Serbian. So thank you for this, Serbia. The other well-known name is I think her name is Xenia. She's the daughter of Knez, who was for Montenegro in 2015, and she was a back singer back then. So there are already two people who have experience in Eurovision. So I think this will also lead to success, even though her song, or their song Hasta la Vista, is not my favorite song of them. Almost all her songs are better than this, but still they're good performers. They will dance, they look very good on stage, so because of this they will easily qualify, even though there are no Yugoslavian countries in the semi-final, I think. Yeah, even though there's no Croatia or Macedonia, they will still qualify for the final easily. Next one is Poland, and dear Poland, you do everything right in the junior Eurovision, but why can't you take this and transfer to the adult contest? Why? What is the reason why it's not working? You can say it also to Spain. It's the same. She has a very good voice. Her song is very strong, but something is missing. I don't know. I think we need a very strong key change or a long note, something which you can say, oh, okay, this was cool, this was nice, I will vote for this. But if you listen to it, you forget it easily. So this is what is lacking. You need something to stand out of the rest. So before you, there are the Serbian girls, and everyone was like, oh, cool, nice, what was that? But then you will come up with a ballad. After Serbian, we need something amazing. So she will, even though there are a lot of Polish people in the diaspora, still I think they will struggle to qualify. If they qualify, then as a 10th place. Next one is Iceland and Dathi or Gagna Magnith with Think About Things. This song was a huge success in Europe, I think. It was played a lot in the radios, which is very, very, very rare for a Eurovision song, which is not the winner and before even the actual contest. So I think we never heard a Eurovision song before the contest. Even Euphoria, I think, became a hit after her win and not before. So imagine if this went on to the actual contest, I think this would be like the winner, easily the winner, a strong winner like Norway 2009. So it's very bad here for Dathi, because Iceland was never closer to a win as this year, and then they canceled the contest, which is very hard times for Dathi and his band. But I heard that they will come back next year, so please come back with a similar song and with a funny video, and you will again have a hype like last year. Will it qualify? Of course. I think this is the number one. He will qualify easily, and he's a possible winner, so of course he will qualify. Next one, Switzerland and Joan's Tears. I really like that they sent again a song in French. This shows the diversity of Switzerland, because it's the first time we hear French since 10 years, and I really like that, because I think the singer is also from the French part of Switzerland, so it's very authentic to sing in French. So this song is also quite hyped, and I understand this, because this song is a ballad, but it's a special ballad. This song has this X factor which is lacking from Poland. So if you come back, please have again a very strong ballad. I think it was also confirmed he will come back, so please send a song again like this style. Don't send a bop or like an up-tempo dance song. No, we don't want that. Please send again a very well written, well produced ballad like Réponds-moi. Next one is Denmark, and yeah, the song is good. When I heard it for the first time, I was like, oh, cool, nice. But on the stage, it felt very... There was no chemistry between Ben and Ten. I think this is the same destiny like for Germany in 2019, Sister. I think they were put together just for the song and for the occasion. I don't think that they sing like for 10 years together, because you can see there's no chemistry, no harmony between them. It's not a duo, it's more like two solo artists put together. And this is what is lacking for me. But the song is quite nice, and I like this, and I think because of this it will also qualify for the final. They also have other Nordic countries in their semi-final, Iceland and Finland. I don't know how good the relation is, but I think it's still Nordic, so they will give a lot of points. But the duo is a lot. There's no chemistry between them, and that's what you can feel. So if you have this kind of song, then send an artist who can relate to the song, and because this will give the authenticity, and Ben and Ten don't seem authentic to me. Probably the song was a Melody Festival reject, so they struggled to find people who can sing this, and they asked the first singers. Maybe they were in a casting show, I don't know, and but I think next year they won't come back, which is maybe a good sign, because I want to have a new, fresh artist. Next one is Albania, and the same what I told about Czech Republic can also be said here. The national final was very strong this year, but it was not my favorite who won. I was rooting for Elvana Jata. She had a very strong song, and also the juror was Krista Björkman. He was in Albania back then, and he gave Elvana the most points, but there was like one juror who gave the favorite Elvana no points, and in the end Arilena won with Fall From The Sky, and this is something which I never... Well, I like the Albanian version, but when they revamped, then it became irrelevant to me. The same as the Czech song, when they put a revamp, then I said, okay, no, now I don't really like this. Back then it was like okay, and now with a revamp they made it even worse. So you know that Albania, when they revamp a song, it will struggle to qualify, and I think this year it's the same. Next one is Finland, and the same what I said about Albania you can also say here. The national final was very, very good. UMK was amazing this year, but somehow Finland can always, I don't know, but the Finnish people always choose the most boring song. They have so many good songs in their final, and yet they always send a song which is not really the best one. I was also rooting for a different favorite, Cicciolina, well, the song Cicciolina, but in the end he won. And also when I made my list about my notes, I already forgot his name and also the song title, so this is a very bad sign. If you can't even remember the name of the singer and the song title, you will not remember even if you watch the show. So sorry, but no final. Next one is Armenia with Athena with Chains on You. So she's a Greek singer, so she will get a lot of points from Greece, I think. So I think will be enough to qualify. And also, she's a very good performer. This is what I really like. You can see that Armenian girls are always good at performing. It's the same with Sirusho and with 2016. I don't remember. I forgot her name. She's a German Armenian. I don't remember. In 2016. But you can see that the Artsvik, no, she was in the year after. It doesn't matter. Armenian girls are always good at performing. When you are Armenian, I think you are made for the stage. Like all Maltese people can sing, all Armenians can perform on stages. So this is what I like about her. And her revamp made the song even better. So for the first time when I heard it live, it was like, okay, yeah, I know what they wanted to do, but it's not very good. But when they released the revamp, I was like, okay, yeah, that's now it's a bop. Now it's everything what I need. And I don't know if she will come back next year, but please give me another bop for next year, maybe a stronger bop, and you will qualify easier than in 2020. Next one is Portugal, and I don't have anything to say about this because it's very boring to me. I didn't follow the national final because there were no songs which I really like, and same as Finland, I forgot her name and the song title, and it's so forgettable to me that it's maybe together with Austria the last place, so sorry for that. Next one is Georgia with Tornike Kipiani and Take Me As I Am. This song is very cheap. Everything looks cheap. The video was made in the studio. The lyrics, my niece can write better lyrics than they have, and he has a good voice. This is what I like, but the rest, no. Please, if you come back next year, then show me some authentic rock song, but not this kind of bad song. Sorry. Next one is Bulgaria with Victoria and a song from Borislav Milanov, Tears Getting Sober. This one is my favorite, I think, before the contest. I really love her style. I know many people will compare it to Billie Eilish, but I think for her the style suits better than Roxanne. It's more authentic to her. Not all dreamy, slow, breathy songs are sung by Billie Eilish, so there's a special genre for this. So it's not a copy of Billie Eilish, but it's her style, I think, and it's maybe a coincidence that she will have a song similar to Billie Eilish. So for me it's not a very big plagiarism, but for me it's very authentic to her because it suits her style. If someone other would sing this song who doesn't seem like this, everyone will say, oh, it's a copy, but for me it's very typical for her. I think it's her style. It's melancholy, it's her thing. And I watched also some video interviews from her, and she seems like a very shy person, very timid person, but I think this is a good style for her, and a ballad is made for her. So if you come back next year, please don't give us a dance up-tempo song, blah blah blah, but come back with a similar style, and hopefully with Borislav Milanov, because for me he is the best composer in this decade. I almost like all his songs. He's like a good version of Kontopoulos Kirkorov, a very current version of this. So for me, this is my favorite, and I think they will easily qualify and get a top 5 result in the final. The last one in the second semi-final is Latvia with Samantha Tina with Still Breathing. This song is composed by Aminata, who is one of my favorite, or maybe the favorite Latvian producer of all times. But still, it's something special. It's not like her Eurovision attempt in 2015, but I think it's written especially for her and for Samantha's style. So this is what I like about this song, because it's not a Aminata reject, but it's more like composed especially for her, which I like. Samantha is trying a lot to represent Latvia. I don't know how many times she was in the national final, but this year, or in 2020, she managed to win. And what kind of reaction she had when she heard that the contest was cancelled. I can only imagine how bad or how disappointed for her it was. But I think she will come back next year, so at least she will have her moment on stage. Not with this song, but maybe she will again ask Aminata and they will come up with a good song. Like Still Breathing, which will also qualify for me because it's the last song, and I think the stage show will be so present that everyone will remember this and they will vote for this. So it will easily qualify, not as top 3, but it will qualify with a lot of points, I think. Yeah, so this one was the second semi-final analysis, and who I think would have qualified is Greece, because she's a very good artist. She performs very good, and the song was very good for her. So I think Greece. The next one is Czech Republic. I think it's not my favorite, but people will remember it on stage, and the style of the song is so unique that everyone will vote for this, I think. Then we will have Serbia. Very good performers and they look very good. This song is up-tempo, so yes. Then we have Iceland, which of course will qualify easily. Switzerland, same, easily qualifying. Denmark, I think, still a qualifier, even though they don't interact so much together. But I think people will hear the song and say, "Oh, okay, cool song. I will vote." Then we have Armenia. She's a very good performer. She will have an amazing show, stage show. It will stay in the minds when they see the recap, so I think it will qualify. And the last one, or no, I think the ninth one is Bulgaria. She will also easily qualify. And also the 10th will be Latvia, because it's the last song and it will stay in the minds of the people. So these are my 10 qualifiers. Before we end this, we will still take a look about the Big Five, which is Italy, Germany, France, UK, Spain, and also the host, the Netherlands. So we will start with Italy. This song is typically Italian. It's very quality. It's typical Sanremo song, which means quality. If you have something in Sanremo, it's always with quality. And I never heard a trash song at Sanremo, so we will still each year, as long as they take song from Sanremo to the actual contest, they will send quality. This year is no exception. But for me, it was not my favorite. It's not my cup of tea. I tried to like it, but the more I listen to it, the more boring it gets to me. So I don't understand the hype, but I think for me it's the same like in 2018, the duo, I don't remember the names, one Albanian, one Italian guy. It was also very successful in Eurovision top 5, but I didn't get why everyone likes it, and I think the same will be this year. Nice song, but nothing more for me, sorry. Next one is Germany with Ben Dolic and Violent Thing. Okay, he's Slovenian, but the song is from a Bulgarian team with Austrian producers for Germany. Okay, so I really like that this is like very European. There's also like some Swedish composers in it, so you can hear that this song is not specially made for Germany but for Eurovision, which is not a bad thing at all. I like that people are also sending songs to other countries, because why not? If it's not forbidden in the rules, you can do it. This song was really nice. I really like this kind of club feeling, which we never or don't hear so often at Eurovision. But I have to be honest, the artist, the singer is not very suitable, because the singer seems a little bit shy and he's not so confident. So maybe this song together with a little bit older singer who is a little bit more confident would be a better solution. But still, it will be Germany's best result in the recent years. So yeah, sorry that the contest is not happening, but Germany would have again a success after 2 years, 3 years, I don't know. Next one is Netherlands, and sorry, but this song is so forgettable to me. I cannot hear this whole song because I feel very bored. I can appreciate like the lyrics and they're very personal, but if I think the song starts without instrumentation, just speaking, not even singing, this is not my cup of tea, sorry. I know you are a host country, so you don't put a lot of effort in it, but if you come back, Django McCroy, please, you can have a ballad, but please with a little bit more oomph in it, please. The next one is France. Oh my god, yeah, Tom Leap, The Best in Me. This is such a big disaster. I cannot even talk about this. So this song is a Swedish song by Thomas Gesson, and also John Lundvik wrote this song. And I don't know what people in France think about this, but probably they thought about, wow, we have the best song, so let's put a lot of money and promote it like it's the best song. But it's so boring, it's so dated. I cannot even describe what a disaster this is. I can only imagine how the song process went. There was one guy at the French headquarters, and he said, "Oh, look, we have a song, and I think this will be the winner." So they played the song in their meeting, and then everyone said, "Oh, well, this is a good song." How can you even say this? I mean, for the first time you listen to it, you think, okay, no, please, we don't deserve this. But somehow they thought that they had like the best song, and they even rented to the Eiffel Tower just for promoting it. And yeah, this is not not really. It's a big, huge mistake and waste of money. The singer seems very good. He looks good. He can play guitar, but the song is like the worst they can pick. So I don't know what they thought about this, but no, he will not come back. Poor him. He doesn't deserve it. But France needs a national final because Destination Eurovision is one of the best national finals. So why did they skip a national final for this bad song? I don't have words for that. Sorry. I think this is the clear last place. Sorry. The next one is the UK with James Newman and My Last Breath. I don't know what I can say about this. It's a nice song. He has a good voice, but the song is so quick that when you listen to it, you always say, "Oh, okay, that's it. That's all." And I think it's a bad sign if you think about this. If a song goes very quickly, it's not a very good sign. It's more like a sign that it's a little bit forgettable, and you need something to say wow. Maybe a key change would help, or maybe a long note or anything. But this song is okay, but nothing more, but nothing less. Yeah. And our last country is Spain with Blas Cantó with Universo. I really like this singer. He's very well-known artist from Spain. Some of his songs have million views on YouTube, so I think it's a big name, and he seems very confident on stage. He can really perform very good. The song also, when I heard it for the first time, was very nice, but the more you listen to it, the more boringer it gets. So maybe it's a good sign that you can only sing for the first time, because Spain's already in the final, and they will only have one chance to sing it. So maybe it's a good thing, but the more you listen to it, the more boring it gets. So I think he will come back next year, but please send something special. Maybe a key change, or maybe some verses in English or in Catalan. I think he's from Catalonia. Something which will stand out. If you have this, you will have a good result. And Spain is the country who I want to have whom I wish to have a good result or a success, because they need it. They are very good at the junior contest, but they cannot transfer it to the adult contest, and I think Spain needs a success. And if they have it, the fans will appreciate the songs and in the contest itself, and also maybe the broadcaster will again spend a little bit more money. So this will lead to a very positive development, I think. But please send a little bit better song next year, and then you will have this result. So that's it, and thank you for listening, and we will hear each other in the next episode. So goodbye.